It's the city, live from Sacramento City Hall. It's the SacVibes podcast.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to SacVibes, the local government podcast that educates, engages, and empowers the residents of the city of Sacramento. Thank you, Greg. I am Danielle, one of your co-hosts.
And I am Greg, another co-host.
I'm Ari, your third co-host.
And we have two special guests here today. Would you like to introduce yourselves, please?
Hello, my name is Michael Young. I am a project manager here at the City of Sacramento, working in the Office of Innovation and Economic Development.
They both get.
We'll do a collective after Ginger.
Okay, go
Okay,
Ginger.
thank you. My name is Ginger Weagraff. I'm also a project manager in the city's Office of Innovation and Economic Development.
There you go.
Woot woot.
We love our small business
I love
people.
a woot woot.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm very excited for today because, as y'all know, community engagement is housed within economic development. And so it's always a fun time to see our fellow
Colleagues.
we call OIED because we are the Office of Innovation and Economic Development colleagues here. But before we get into the meat of everything, let's do a quick check-in. How was everyone's weekend? How's the weather?
Oh,
I was
so
about
gloomy.
to say something bad about this cloudiness and the fog, but I was like, wait, I don't want to edit that out. It's bad.
I don't
mean,
even
the
know where
weather
you're
is
going with
bad.
that. I don't want to know.
I was
Right.
gonna curse. My bad.
I saw the sun this weekend. I went to Livermore. I went to San Jose, and we were driving from Sac to San Jose, and we hit up Livermore, and I saw the sun for the first time, and like my kids were like, "Oh my God, it's sunny here!" Yeah, exactly. It was like, "Oh!" And then it went away when we got to San Jose, and that was it. So it's been cloudy ever since.
Yeah, if you just get up into the hills a little bit, like Auburn, you can go hiking and see the sun.
Yeah.
Kind of go to
I
the.
did go hike like a weekend ago, and I saw the sun. I was like, "Wow, okay."
I need to
Forgot
know.
you exist.
I need to know where you hike at. So I want to get some tips.
For sure. Got you.
What about you, Ginger? How was your weekend?
It was good. I don't know that I can remember what I did.
Honestly.
That's usually a good thing.
Not a
you know.
memorable weekend.
I know. When I had
okay.
was it this past? No, it was 2 weekends ago. When my family was here, my sister, the 17-year-old, I'm gonna make her listen to this later, but she was like, "Can I shave your eyebrows?" And I was like, okay, because she has this thing about like straight eyebrows, and so she shaved the arches off my
Oh,
eyebrow. And so
I liked how everybody looked at your eyebrows.
everyone's looking like, yeah, dude, do a
Michael
little
leaned
zoom.
up like, what? That was
I'm like,
great.
are they gone? Is that what we're talking about here?
I was like, is that pencil?
That's a hard no. If someone asked me, can I shave your eyebrows? No.
Right?
No, she wanted to shave them. But there has been there was a moment when I was in high school. I didn't have a sister walk out. Like we were about to leave for school, and I look at her face and I'm like, something's missing. Her
What?
eyebrows completely gone.
What?
She shaved them off.
Why?
And I don't know if you've ever seen like a face without eyebrows.
Yes.
Interesting.
That's a crisis. They were going
They're
through
there
something.
for a reason.
We were going through
My Lola used to do that. My grandma, she would pencil her eyebrows.
Yeah,
in.
my pencil.
I think she plucked it so much it didn't grow back.
When mine
The hair
are
was like,
gone,
you
it's
know
gonna
what?
be me.
I'm out of here.
Give me like, I don't know, 40 years.
Yeah.
So that'll probably be me.
Yeah. Anyway, I also want to talk about a cool thing we had at lunch today too. We had a lovely treat. That was, who planned that? That was our,
Our
social
office
committee.
has a social committee.
which includes Ginger. Can you talk about it? Would you like to talk about what we did today?
Yeah. So our social committee planned a holiday cookie contest. So there were 8 competitors who entered cookies into the contest, and yeah.
Michael, did you have a favorite cookie?
It was like the Great Sacramento Bake Off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked the lemon cookie the most, I think.
Okay.
And
Yes,
I usually
agree.
don't like lemon baked goods,
Okay.
but this one was subtle and
Pillowy.
tasty.
It was fluffy too.
Okay, Yayan.
And
But-
what Ginger is not talking
Yeah.
about is that she won.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
One of the
Where's your
winners.
certificate?
But she- yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
sweet
pull that out.
success.
Pull that out.
So
Look
I
at
don't know
that.
if you can see that.
Yeah.
Yes, we
but
can.
You got
I
it.
did get the most votes. My cookie was a gingerbread cheesecake cookie.
Mm-hmm.
Ginger's gingerbread cheesecake cookie.
That's
a
They
selling
were so
point.
good.
It was like a, like what do you call that? The little whoopie
Alliteration.
pie or something like that. That's like a really old cookie.
A
The
moon
oatmeal-
pie?
Oatmeal pies?
Oatmeal
Yes,
pie?
it had. Was that Little Debbie? Is that what?
Yeah.
But yeah, it was ginger on the outside and then cheesecake.
filling.
Mm.
Oh,
Mhm.
so
yeah.
good.
It was very, very dense, very, very rich.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
But that's why, for y'all listening, if I seem a little tired, the sugar crash is coming.
Yeah, we just to let y'all know what Danielle is saying is 100% true.
So did you make them last night, or were you like up early this morning?
I made them last night.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay. Good. Okay. Good.
From scratch too, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Do you
Wow.
usually
Absolutely.
bake a lot?
Ginger said,
Because I
"Don't
remember
we?"
you made cupcakes with your baby too.
Uh,
So cute.
I'm not a huge baker, but I enjoy cooking.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay.
But you're the winner of our contest, so a pretty good baker.
Right.
Yeah.
Out of
And as per the terms of your certificate, you are now required to share any baked goods that
That
you
is
make
correct.
in the
In-
future.
In perpetuity.
In perpetuity.
And
That's
I
correct.
have a year's worth of bragging rights. So
Exactly.
don't forget that. I'm going to
That goes a
brag
long
all year
way.
long.
Well, you used it at the podcast already, so that's day
love
one.
it.
She's all, I want to talk about the cookie thing at the podcast. Yes, Ginger. Of course.
That's awesome.
So Danielle, what do we got for us today?
What do we got? So actually, there wasn't a council meeting yesterday, so we're not going to do a recap for that. But that's okay because that just means we get more fun time with Michael and Ginger's topic for today. And so I guess with that, we can transition
Okay.
to our main event.
Cool. Thank
the
you.
Business Solution Center.
All right. Business Solution Center. So as we said earlier, our special guests are Michael Young and Ginger Weagraff from the Business Solution Center. That's part of the Office of Innovation and Economic Development. Can we get a little overview of what the Business Solution Center is so that people that are listening and watching can learn a little bit more?
Yeah, definitely. Go ahead.
Do we want to like allow them to tell us more about what they do as project
Yeah, who are they?
Oh, yeah, sure.
managers?
I guess so.
And then how that leads into
Yeah,
the small
I
business
guess.
solution.
I guess
work?
you can introduce yourself.
Yeah.
Well, I'll just start and give a little quick background on some of the work I do here at the city of Sacramento. So I joined the city's economic development department about 3 years ago, coming over from the city of Rockland, so small
Rockland.
city over
Okay.
to
See, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
This is the local big city, so I'm moving on up
Okay.
into this area.
The Jeffersons. What's up?
So it's been great to learn how Sacramento does economic development. And a lot of my work has been focused in supporting small business, in supporting commercial corridors, supporting innovation in our office by supporting groups that work with entrepreneurs and startups. So it's been really exciting just to meet the people doing this great work in the city, our partners, our staff, our business owners, entrepreneurs. And so I just really enjoy myself doing this work. And we'll talk a little bit more about the Business Solution Center after Ginger shares some facts about her business.
Yeah, I started with the city in January of 2020. I came from the city
Ooh.
of Davis. So
Oh,
That's a time
you
to
worked at
start.
Davis?
another smaller city to a bigger city
Okay.
jump. And I primarily focus on the small business team work, but I also work on historically disinvested commercial corridors. So been doing a lot of grant programs in North Sac as well as Northgate Boulevard.
Yeah.
Still trying to program and award COVID relief dollars, actually, believe it or not. So we still
Oh,
have
wow.
Fun.
some of that
Okay.
funding left over.
And the facade grants too?
Yes,
that you? Yeah.
that's part of the grant programs that I've been working on.
Nice.
See, I learned like 3 new things. That's good.
That's a good lore
I
drop. I
come
liked
from
it.
Rockland, come from Davis, and I did not know we still had ARPA funding. So that
ARPA?
The American
You're right.
Rescue Plan Act.
thank you for saving me.
You
Yeah.
got saved.
We do have the pie face game now.
Yeah.
Of federal COVID dollars that came to the city, and then the city repurposed those dollars to give it out to the community. And I think the city's done, and its facts, great job, and given out a really large percentage of their ARPA dollars to the community, to the businesses, to the people in our city. And so our residents have greatly benefited from those dollars, thanks to our city council and the policies and procedures that they've set.
Right on.
You're the first guest to not only define the acronym, but also, I mean, not only talk the full name of the acronym, but also define it. Like,
Yeah.
props.
Right on.
Oh, thank you. I know so much. I'm going to share a lot with you today.
That's the whole point.
I love that.
Oh, yeah, I'm being sarcastic. Thank you.
No, that was great. I got the gist.
I fully believed you.
Oh, so yeah. So let me just jump right into like kind of a summary of the Business Solution Center. So about like in 2024, we were wrapping up some old programming, and we wanted to refocus our department's efforts on what we like to think of as traditional economic development, and that is, working with the small businesses of our community to make sure that they understand that the city's there to support them, that the city's there to try to help solve some of the issues that they might be facing. Like, yes, we have regulations, but we want those to be easily addressed so they can move forward and make profit, provide jobs that drive the economy. So that's like the vision of the Business Solution Center is to really help small businesses grow and thrive. Our long-term vision, so I guess that's the mission of the Business Solution Center, but the long-term vision is for the city to become the easiest and most friendly place to do business in the region.
I like that.
Yeah, we may not be there yet, but this is part of our efforts in the Business Solution Center to get there. And so how do we do that? The Business Solution Center is doing a number of things. I think Ginger's going to kick it off on how do we start?
Yeah. So I guess the first question you may be asking yourselves is really, how do we get clients that come to us seeking business assistance? And so really the first step is outreach and engagement. And what we've done to help support generating referrals for the Business Solution Center is to partner with our local property business improvement districts, or PBIDs.
Right on.
So we've contracted with, I believe it's 14 PBIDs in the city.
Yeah.
And we've helped fund part-time business navigators. And the role of those navigators is to establish rapport and trust, because we know that that's a best practice in the community to rely on trusted community ambassadors or liaisons to disseminate information. And so that is what the primary arm that we are using to generate referrals to the Business Solution Center. And then once we get those referrals, the second step to accessing resources through the Business Solution Center is to actually sign up for the city's 311 business portal.
Okay.
I know a lot of people might not know this, but 311 is not just for residents. There is an additional portal that's dedicated just for businesses. And so what people can do is they can sign up for a regular 311 account as a resident, but then they can add on top of their personal profile a business to their profile and submit 311 requests on behalf of their business. And another feature of the portal is that if you identify a specific request as related to your business, then you can also gain access to a menu of options related to the Business Solution Center. And that's called a business resource request. And that menu of options goes straight to our economic development small business team, and we triage those referrals. And that's basically the first step to accessing any resources through the Business Solution Center. So if there's anything that anyone takes away from this podcast today, the call to action would be to sign up for 311, add your business if you're a small business owner wanting to access resources, and submit a business resource request.
Okay. Y'all heard it from here. You better listen to Ginger.
So,
Businesses.
yes,
Sign up.
I'm a city resident, and I have a business either on Northgate Corridor, Stockton Boulevard, Del Paso Boulevard. If you have a business, create your 311 account, and then also register for a small business account as well, or a business account.
Yeah.
And can people do this by calling the 311 number, or like, do you have to do it online?
Oh, that's a really good question. So if you dial the general 311 number, you're going to get a general 311 agent. And we've tried to train those 311 agents about the Business Solution Center. But we would recommend that you actually visit our website, which is cityofsacramento.org/business solutions. And actually, there's a phone number listed. And it goes straight to voicemail, but we do check those voicemails. So I would suggest calling that number instead of the general 311 number, because you'll get an economic development person directly.
Oh, awesome.
And the 311 app too? Is there a business like connection there? Okay.
Yes, you can use the app to submit a business resource request. The main key is that when you're submitting a request, you have to select yes to the question, is this a business case? And if you select yes, it will unlock a menu of business resource options. But if you select no, you won't see the business resource menu show up.
Yeah, and so, we really encourage business owners in the city of Sacramento. So your business must be in the city of Sacramento to access the Business Solution Center resources. But we encourage them to sign up for their personal account, add the business, and then put in that business service request that then connects them to our services. And the next step from there is, and the city triages it. And then, so it could be like, if I'm a business, I have a business and I'm selling like comic books that we might talk a little bit about later, but I'm interested in like maybe working on a better online platform for my sales. You put that in, you put that request in, and then we would connect you to an expert at California Capital, who is our business consulting partner as part of this program. And they would assign you a specific specialized counselor that could help you with your e-commerce platform or marketing, and also just talk to you more about your business operations and where they might see ways that you can make improvements. And we really see this as the main, most valuable portion of the Business Solution Center. It's the business counseling, because these people will provide you expert advice, but also like as a business owner, you'll be able to talk with someone, maybe talk out some of your issues or talk about some of your growth opportunities, share some thoughts, be exposed to more information, and then go from there. And so from this counseling, if you go through 5 hours of counseling and a business has a good growth opportunity project identified, the Business Solution Center also has a couple of micro capital opportunities for entrepreneurs out in the community, out in the city of Sacramento. And the first is the possibility of receiving a micro grant. So that's a $2,500 to $5,000 one-time grant of funds to fund the projects and the things that you talked about with your business counselor that you wanted to do that can help grow your business. And this isn't for everyone. If you're a new business and you don't have much revenue and you're just getting started, we would want people to focus on that counseling, focus on things that they could do to help start their business and grow. But if you're already doing good business and you're looking at new opportunities and you have some ideas in mind that came from the counseling, we really want to see if they can be funded by a small grant that can help that thing happen. And then also secondly is fee credit program. So the city knows, business is expensive and everything in the economy is getting more expensive. So we want to help our entrepreneurs cover some of their fees that the city might charge. So we could help with business licensing fees. We could help with like limited entertainment permit options that we could talk about later. There's some al fresco opportunities that the city might be able to pay for. So there's a few things that can help businesses with some of their regulatory fees. And that's really also for businesses that, are doing good work already and are looking for more resources to continue their success.
And just to clarify, that's only accessible once you get the counseling, right?
Yes. So any of the micro capital opportunities you only become possibly eligible after you've gone through at least 5 hours of counseling with our specific business counselors through California Capital. And then California Capital includes like Women's Business Center, Small Business Development Center, the Apex Accelerator, and a lending center for like larger loans that they could help businesses with.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I can't just show up to the business solution center and be like, "Hey, can you hook me up with a micro?"
With the handout like this, money.
Yeah. I'm
Is
here
it also
for the money.
safe to say that, like, in order to receive the counseling or potentially the micro grant from the Small Business Solution Center, that my business needs to reside within city limits?
Yes. So one clarification is that the SBDC and California Capital do exist outside of the Business Solution Center. So they already exist and they're doing business counseling in the community. So actually any business could reach out to them directly to receive just the counseling portion. But the city has, helped provide additional funding, not only for the resources, but for them to be able to focus and provide additional expert counseling to our businesses that are here in the city. So that's part of what we've done here. So you could be outside the city and still get counseling, but then we wouldn't register you through our system. We would ask that you go do that on your own. But to be eligible for any micro capital, you would need to be have a business in the city of Sacramento city limits.
Okay.
Yes, and you also need to be a for-profit business. We are not offering these services or resources to nonprofits at this time.
Okay.
Okay. I just want to also point out that there's videos on the website, right, to help folks sign up. Going back to the 311 question, I know because I helped edit them. Our intern Ivy did them.
Yeah.
I've seen Ivy on our SacVibes content before, one of our interns here. And so it's like a step-by-step walkthrough, getting on 311, signing up, and making sure that the business resource question was selected yes or...
Yeah, the business the business resource request is put in.
And then you have to also register your business. Is that another step?
Yes.
Which it's all clear. It sounds confusing, but the videos really just explain everything.
And we have step-by-step guides online if, our talk here is slightly confusing to you. But once you see those step-by-step guides, it's pretty simple to get signed up, put a request in, and then get connected to counseling. That's the bottom line.
Cool.
Excellent.
I like how our city is trying to get more small businesses in there.
I know,
And meeting
especially there's
everyone
so
where
many.
they are, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. There's so many forms and certifications and stuff that you need to get just to get not even if your business is just online, but also if you want an actual brick and mortar location.
Yeah.
That's a whole can of worms.
I had when I was
Open.
in my 20s, me and my friends, we wanted to start a media company doing graphic design and everything. We had no idea how to start. And we went to, I think it was this class, Small Business Center or something, and I forget what the name was. But we did not, even after going there,
Understand the process.
we didn't understand the process. It was intimidating.
Yeah.
So having something like this, I think it's really cool.
Yeah,
I wish it was around earlier.
Yeah, the partners do put on classes like you're talking about too. They would help advertise those. They can go to a group class and learn about specific topics. But we think the one-on-one advising provides great value and helps really get people more knowledgeable about the steps they need to take to have a legitimate, successful business in the city of Sac.
And actually, when I was at a nonprofit, running a nonprofit, I had something similar for the nonprofit world. To have somebody walk me through stuff, it was so helpful, especially being new to nonprofits. And it's the same for the concept of a nonprofit is a small business essentially, but there's a different status. But somebody to walk you through the business side of things, since we all work in the same world here, and the same rules apply, right? And so having that help me figure out, okay, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. Oh, okay, I was wondering how you do that. So it's really helpful to have that counseling.
Right on.
So
that was a very good overview. And so I'm wondering, are we ready to go to our little activity to see if us CE folks,
If we know
test our knowledge.
right.
What knowledge do we
internalized
have?
it?
I
How
don't know.
much
I mean,
knowledge have we stuffed after eating all those cookies?
that's what I was about to say. The sugar is down. Let's see if my knowledge is still around. So the three of us have these little cards that Ginger had made for us. Paper. We're going to answer the questions. So we're getting quizzed right now.
Yes.
So for those of you listening, we have these cards, and we'll be saying our answer too if we remember. But if not, take a look at the YouTube video. But we'll try our best. So I'll give the floor to you, Ginger, to quiz us.
Yes. So I put together this game. It's 8 questions.
I am competitive, so I do like to win.
Me too.
What's do we have some kind of
Incentive.
prize incentive?
You get bragging rights.
Bragging rights, I like that.
That's nicer than me. I
as
was
the
gonna
most
say loser is gonna do the what is
Pie
it?
face?
Maybe
Oh,
pie
heck
face?
no. I don't have any whipped cream.
I'm scared now because I messed it up on the mayor's episode. Is it the caterpillar?
The centipede. You did it again.
It's a centipede? Did I mess it up again? Y'all, bruh.
It's okay. You weren't born when the centipede was there. So
But we
We
should.
have to do the
Born.
centipede down
Yeah,
there.
if you connect like the punishment for losing to the next podcast, we'll have to come back so we can enjoy
The laugh.
occurs.
just standing on the side looking.
Everybody gets to watch in on the embarrassment.
Okay. So we're gonna get bragging rights, and I'll let you ring the hype button.
Oh, whoop! There you go. Yeah.
Yes.
All right, you ready? And these are just business-related questions that we, as the Small Business Team, Business Solutions Center, get a lot. And
Okay.
so, yeah, just wanted to test your knowledge.
And it's true or false. So I'm gonna be 50% chance of being right.
All right, question number 1. The city of Sacramento requires all businesses to obtain a business license before operating.
Oh.
Wait, can you say it again? Sorry.
The city of Sacramento requires all businesses to obtain a business license before operating.
I say true.
All right, answers locked.
Yeah. Danielle says true.
Answer?
Ari says, well, you're.
I said.
There you go. It's not on the camera. There you go. Okay.
The answer is false.
Whoa, I was wrong.
Ari, you got it.
Ari
I
is
think
1
the trick
point.
to the question is that like they can operate is that they can't do business with the city if they don't have the license.
That is true. Yeah. That's the. Well,
It's actually a little trick with the wording there. I said business license. I used the term
Yeah.
business license. The city does not issue business licenses.
County does.
Yeah.
What
We
the-
issue city business operations tax
I got
certificates.
tripped up.
pretty sneaky, sis.
I do think that's a little bit of a sneaky question.
okay.
No, that's good.
Because I think
Good.
I think business owners should just know that yes, if you're doing business in the city, you do need to register with the city for in this case a business operations tax.
Yeah.
But
But that's not a license, though. So
yeah, which it's sort of like a license in my mind, but it's not.
Yeah,
Well, you know what?
sorry. That was a tricky question.
No,
that's
that's
okay.
good.
We
No,
need
it's
to.
good.
This is
We
a
need
competition,
the
Michael.
tricky
We need
question.
this kind of rigor. So I'm
No,
okay with it.
And I think that's
Test us.
the trick to that is that like business owners do need to know that there is a difference at the end of the day, whether that is, and that I think that's part of the counseling. It's like, yes, you do if you want to.
From here on
exist.
out, I'm going full spelling bee mode. I'm going to ask you to define words,
Can you use
context.
that in a sentence?
Yes. Here we
I
go.
won the spelling bee in
You got
Sacramento in
1 point.
2006.
You did?
wow.
Okay. So
I'm
Yeah.
cooked.
we're going to have to go into that later. I want to hear more.
Now we just use spell check, so it's okay.
Chat GPT.
All right, question number 2. Only residents can use the city's 311 portal to request services.
Locked.
Okay. You were so fast with that. I'm going to copy your answer,
This
Danielle.
is a tricky one too.
Oh, wow.
I say
okay.
false.
This is a little bit tricky.
It is,
Uh-oh.
and I'm
Wait,
Can I say
explain
why?
my
So
rationale?
Danielle's- Danielle's-
Can we do rationale?
Already said true. I'm going to put that in the camera.
sorry.
There you go.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay, technically, the answer that I put is false.
Okay.
Because
But I'm hearing a
311
but.
is not just for residents. As we established earlier, 311 is
business.
also for businesses.
okay, and
Yeah.
that too. So my rationale was also like there's 301 for the county as well.
Is there?
Yeah.
Oh, I did not know that. I guess that
Okay,
makes
but
sense.
no, you're right though. Okay, so yes, I was wrong on that one. I'll take that.
So the score is 1-all.
Yeah.
1 to 1 to 1.
111.
Yeah.
And like I was
My
looking into
competitive
that,
juices are
like
flowing now.
that question about like 311, the county also has it. I learned recently that if you call 311, it basically like tries to ping your cell phone and understands where you are at
To
on which
direct you.
311 you're supposed to connect to. It doesn't always work correctly, but most time if you're in the county, it'll connect you to county 311, and if you're in the city 311. I was like, oh,
That's crazy. Like,
That
they
is
they
wild.
spent money for that, but what if you're just at a restaurant and you wanted to call about something, but your business is somewhere. Never mind. That's too
That's
technical.
really interesting.
Yeah.
Never mind.
That's great.
Next question.
These are good. These
Okay.
are good questions.
Okay.
They're good.
Number 3, you can sign up to receive email alerts for city grant opportunities.
Repeat that, please.
You can sign up to receive email alerts for city grant opportunities.
I'm gonna say true because it sounds kind of obvious, but
Yes, it's true.
Okay,
And the
okay.
reason why I wanted to ask this question is I wanted to highlight the fact that small business owners are highly encouraged to sign up for the city's grants listserv so they can receive email notifications whenever the city releases new funding opportunities. Not all are related to businesses, or not all are businesses are eligible to apply for every opportunity, but just wanted to put it out there that that's one of the things that I like encouraging businesses to do.
That's good because you did work on the new grant management system, didn't you?
I've been on the steering committee for implementation. Yes.
Okay.
It's smooth as butter, so you did a good job.
So you don't need to call
nice
us.
little plug there,
Yeah.
Ginger.
You don't need to call us
Michael's
about the
like-
grants. So you can just look it up. Just Google like City of Sacramento grant email, and you'll find the link and sign right up.
There you
And
go.
then you'll see when we have the grant opportunities released.
Yep. Right to your email.
So the score is 3-all.
2
No,
all?
2-all. I'm not a math major. Don't judge me.
Question number 4. There's no way to check if your business location is within city limits.
That's an easy one for me. Everybody says false.
That's
Okay.
correct.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mine is upside down.
So this was another question to try and just disseminate information about commonly asked questions that we get. And as we already discussed, one of the eligibility parameters to access BSC or Business Solution Center resources is that you must be operating within City of Sacramento city limits. And so I do encourage any business owner to just Google, again, City of Sacramento Council District Finder tool. Yeah, and you can enter in an address and see what council district you're in, or more importantly, if you're even within City of Sacramento city limits.
Yes.
Actually, you won't even have to Google it because we'll have all the links in the description on
Exactly.
YouTube.
I love that tool, by the way. I was using it today.
I
Yes.
love that tool too. And definitely use it if you're around those zones you might not be sure about, like around the border, if you're in the finger.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Or just in case you forget what council district you're in and you want to talk to your council
Yep.
member about something, just
Yeah.
use it, look it up. Like,
Right.
oh, I live in District 6,
That's
in my
right.
personal example.
Or the good old, which color sign do you have outside your house?
Yep. Green or white.
Okay.
And in addition to our City of Sacramento Council District Finder, I also wanted to highlight that the county has the Assessor Parcel Viewer as well, which is another great tool that business owners should know about. And that's important if you are looking to open a new business and you're looking at potentially signing a lease or purchasing a property. You should definitely type in that address into Parcel Viewer and not only check if you're within City of Sacramento limits, but you should also check zoning.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
So for those of you that don't know, a parcel is basically a landlord, right?
Yeah.
Just want to make sure.
Not a package.
Not a
I
package.
use both of those like actively.
Yeah.
It's my favorite thing.
Okay, is the score 3-all now? It's 3-all?
3
Yeah.
3 3.
Okay, 3-all. Next
I'm
question.
coming for y'all.
All right, let's see. Let's see.
Okay, question number 5. If you are a sole proprietor and your business name is different from your legal birth name, you must file a fictitious business name statement with the county.
Oh, man. I'm just going to guess here for that one. That
know
sounds right.
I'm going to go against the wave.
Okay, she's going against the wave.
Can you tell us why?
What's the answer?
Vibes.
Oh, white. She wants-
Vibes.
just because of the vibe.
That's why she's going to fall behind. She's basing her answers off vibes.
That's all right.
The
Vibes are
answer
good.
is true.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, just know that if you're a sole proprietor operating under a doing business as name, you should file for a fictitious business name with the
That's what
with the
DBA
county.
means.
Yes.
Doing business
As So remember like California Secretary of State when we were doing the grants for Forward Together and we have to look them up on SOS, Secretary of State.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yes.
I never knew that's what DBA stood for. I just
Well, the DBA actually doesn't need to register. A sole proprietor does not need to register with the Secretary of State.
I just read DB.
Random business facts that we're sharing today.
That's crazy.
Okay.
So the score is 4-4-3.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
gonna catch up.
4-4-3.
The vibes will win.
The vibes will win.
The vibes will win.
All right,
It's
Ginger,
crazy.
we're ready.
3 more questions left. So question number 6. If you run a business from home in the city of Sacramento, you need a special permit.
One more time, please.
If you run a business, or basically if you're operating a home-based business
Uh-huh.
in the city of Sacramento,
In the city of Sacramento.
you need a special permit.
I thought it was the county, but shoot, I don't know. I'm gonna say true.
Answer is true.
Shoo! Shoo!
So, in addition to the business operations tax certificate, home-based businesses or people who are operating their business within their home residence
Yeah.
need to also obtain a home occupation permit from the city of Sacramento.
So think about like people who sell like food from home. You would want them to have a permit of some sort to make sure that they are
See,
in
I
standard.
would want them to. I guess I didn't think about whether or not that would be standard, but I guess that makes sense.
yeah.
And Ari, you mentioned another really interesting fact that I think most people may or may not know is that the county actually regulates all health and environmental safety for businesses. So the
Okay.
city actually doesn't play a role in that. And so if you are operating a food-based business, you also need to obtain special permitting from the county
I
for
think-
So
I think the keyword
environmental
there is-
health and safety.
The keyword there is also, though, right? I think you would need a home occupation permit
And the county's
and the
so
county's
big.
health permit.
Okay, the score is 5-5-3.
I'm chilling.
The vibes
I'm
are
chilling.
are coming back.
Crazy.
All right, question number 7.
The
You
pandemic
have
was
to-
hard, okay?
You have to pay for business consulting through the Business Solutions Center.
Boom.
I'm gonna say no. Falsy.
That's
You're all saying
correct.
false.
Okay.
False.
All right.
Yeah. We've already established, as Michael shared previously, the core of the Business Solutions Center services is counseling, and it is completely complimentary, free of charge, through our primary counseling partner, which is California Capital Financial Development Corporation.
The
So-
full name. Thank you. The
So
full
that- So there's no excuses essentially. Like if you want to expand your business, go to the next step, you have questions. If you operate within the city of Sacramento limits, take use and advantage of the free counseling. Like
Yeah,
it's there.
You can't
That's
say
what
it's
there for.
expensive. No, it's free.
And you can also work with different counselors through the Business Solutions Center. If you're not hitting it off at first, or you feel like you're looking for different expertise, there is the chance to kind of switch around from the counselors once you start working.
Oh,
with them.
so wait, so they charge for their stuff, but the city is
No,
paying
I'm
for-
sorry. I just mean like there are people out there who are business counselors who have who charge for their services, but
Oh, okay.
through the city's services, the Business Solutions Center, there's no cost.
okay. Okay, so that's
Accessible.
6. Did you get that one right?
4.
4? Okay, you got it right.
I did.
The vibes are coming back a little bit.
All right, final question. After receiving at least 5 hours of counseling, a business may be eligible to apply for up to $5,000 in grant funding and up to $2,500 in fee credit.
Can you say that sent after what?
Oh no, numbers.
After receiving at least 5 hours of counseling.
Okay. I'm gonna say true. Danielle says true. Ari says true. And the answer is?
And the answer is true.
Okay.
I thought you were gonna switch it up. Like actually, the numbers are 2,500 and 3,600.
No, I do remember the
I thought you
minimal
said-
5 hours of counseling.
I thought
So,
you
yeah.
said register for the counseling, not actually go through it. So I was trying to see if you were being sneaky again. Okay, so it's
We
7,
tied.
6.
Y'all need a tiebreaker.
6.
I can share the title.
Okay, yeah, let's share a title.
Yeah, you're both winners.
There you go.
I was even going to say maybe if you guys got it wrong, we could subtract a point, and then Danielle could come back, but she had no chance there.
I just want to do the centipede.
Oh,
Oh, you just wanted to do the centipede.
you wanted to dance, huh? Okay.
So that means y'all gotta come back and watch.
All right.
Yeah.
I don't even know how
Alright.
to do that.
The
Well, that was
worm,
fun.
I
you know.
might pull a muscle. HR.
You got YouTube. There's no excuses. Just stretch first. Okay, so that was fun. Thank you, Ginger.
No, yeah, this is great.
Now we are going to do some kind of like a role play. There's a lot of folks I know out there that, are in different levels with their business. Some of you guys are very polished and have brick and mortar. We go to your places all the time. Other people might just be getting started and you don't have any idea. So we want to do a little segment here where we can kind of demonstrate what it does look like a little bit to work with the Business Solutions Center. So we're going to do a little bit of role play.
Do we ever come up with a name for it?
Role play? Do you have a good name for it?
I didn't think that far into
I know,
it. Actually.
right?
We should have came up with a fun name.
Maybe you should have asked me before we had all the cookies.
I know. Me too.
Yeah. So yeah, we're just going to do a quick role play about, what the help actually looks like and what kind of things to look for, I guess.
Yeah, and I think this will help show maybe like the Business Solutions Center, is for every entrepreneur in the city of Sacramento, every small business entrepreneur in the city of Sacramento. But there's different stages and businesses are doing different things and have a different focus. So we want to talk a little bit about what they might get out of the BSC using this fun exercise that we will go through called, BSC role play.
So Danielle, Ari, and I will be different business owners at different levels, or what's that word I'm looking for?
Stages.
Stages. Thank you. Perfect word of our business. Stages of our business. Okay. So let's kick it off. I don't know how you're gonna do it, so I'll give it to you guys.
So let's go ahead and start with our first business owner. So who is that today?
That would be me.
Okay, Greg, what do we have here? Well, what is your name?
Well, my name is Taylor.
Okay.
I sell handmade candles from my apartment.
Oh.
I started an Instagram account last month, and I made some sales to some friends, and I just want to know what's next because it's kind of fun. I make the candles scented, different scents that I have in my apartment. So, do I need like a business license for this? I mean, it sounds like I might just when we played the other game earlier, but what do I need to do?
Yeah, that's great. So it sounds like you're a home occupation, retail business operating from the city of Sacramento, correct? You live here somewhere in the city?
Yes, I do.
What neighborhood are you in? So I can get to know you.
Oh man, College Glen.
College Glen. I live right around that area too. I live in College Green, so
Okay.
right off La Rive out
neighbors.
there.
Yeah, La Rive and Watt Avenue. That's where I live.
Exactly. All right. So we're neighbors. So
I didn't even know that.
it's good to know that you're like there and selling candles. I actually have a cousin who is selling, kind of doing a very similar thing online and starting to do pretty well. So it's great. We're looking to see businesses like yours grow into creating revenues and creating tax revenues that come to the city. But, enriching yourself and your neighborhood would be a great thing to see this business grow. So I think you were asking first, do you need a business license? And the city would say, like, yes, we would like to see you register to get a business operations tax certificate. So not necessarily a business license, but that is what the city uses to track businesses that are operating in the city this way.
Okay.
And so like small businesses, they don't need a lot to get started, but from home occupation, you would also need a home occupation permit that you can sign up in the same place when you search business operations tax certificate on the city's website.
Okay. So once I get those, I can like charge people online through, when I have my little store on Instagram and what have you.
Yeah, and you could do that before. It just to be official and to be legitimate, the city would like to see you register for business operations tax certificate. And to be like with only just being a new business and having no employees, it would likely be a nominal charge. I think money is valuable in any amount today, but I think it'd be around $50 for a business like yours to start annually.
Oh, that's not bad. Okay, $50. I can swing that. That's like 5 candles.
Really? You
So-
think candles are only $10?
$10 candles?
I mean, I don't know.
I think my
Maybe
cousin,
I need a business
no,
counselor.
yeah, exactly. That's a great
How much
point.
are candles nowadays?
That's a great point. My cousin actually just upped her cost to $20 a candle. I think.
Oh.
It's
Candles
like
are
Bath and
expensive.
Body Works now.
The main question is how many wicks are in those candles?
Really?
You have to have at least 3 wicks.
Why?
If not more.
20 for 3. Yeah, 3 wicks. $20.
At least 3, maybe 5 or 6.
Even if they're just like standard size, like
Why? What happens when
Standard
there's more
size
wicks?
should be 15.
15 wicks? Are you
No,
kidding
no,
me?
no, no, no. $15.
Oh.
Man.
Okay, wait. I should know this because I'm a candle owner.
Yeah,
but
what are you
obviously I don't.
yeah, come on, where's the expertise here?
That's
Taylor.
why I'm here, man. This is hello. I just started.
You came to the right place.
But you
I
brought
have 500 followers.
But I would say you brought up a great point, like that. Like that's the kind of thing that you could talk to your business counselor about. Is the idea of how much should you be charging? Like so how much does your materials cost to make your candle? How much time do you spend on each candle to make it? And then how much do you want to reimburse yourself for that time? I mean, many businesses lose dollars at the beginning, but then they look to grow as they start to scale. And so these are some of the things that you could talk to a business counselor about.
Yeah, because I want to know how to grow.
Yeah.
Because I'm just kind of breaking even, right now.
And then even it helps you get set up with the basic tenets of having a business. So do you have a business plan? Would be a question I would ask you.
What's a business plan?
Yes, exactly. That's something that the California Capital and our business counselors can help with.
Okay.
They can help you with revenue projections and setting up profit and loss statements, so you understand are you making money? Are you losing money? Where do you stand financially? So if you're not tracking that, it's going to be difficult to be profitable.
That sounds more important than my other question. My other question was what scents of candles should I have? So I'm not going to ask that anymore.
Always eucalyptus.
Yeah.
But
So
that'll be important too, even because I know that some of the counselors might talk to you about the marketing, and so what sense is very important for the candles, right? And so how do you communicate that to your customers?
they can answer that for real?
Well, they maybe not have the answer, but they can talk to you about what your thoughts are and how you're differentiating your product in the market from others.
Well, I was thinking Jollibee fried chicken, like when you light the candle, it smells like Jollibee fried chicken.
I would be mad
Look
if
at me
I
like-
came home and it smelled like fried chicken and there wasn't any fried
See,
chicken
I
in
mean,
the house.
I like the smell of fried chicken.
You know
So
that there was no fried chicken at home?
I think that's a great idea. I hadn't really thought of that before. Fried chicken candle, I like the smell of fried chicken, and so hey,
I'd be hangry all the
You're
every
time.
literally
time you turn on
insane.
a candle, it gets romantic and you think of fried chicken.
It's romantic.
So doesn't it sound like I'm a good fit for microgrants, or am I?
you're in your stage. You're likely not a great fit for the micro grant, but you should really think about taking advantage of these no-cost resources, to help you establish yourself as a legitimate business and think about ways that you can set your foundation and grow into these next stages that we might talk about. Because a business can always start, and as you start to bring in revenue, maybe come back to us after a year and show us, oh, look at the great work I'm doing now.
Okay.
I have some ideas to grow, and I need some assistance, and maybe that could be valuable at that time or be eligible at that time.
So I can try again later then.
Yeah, definitely. And I think
all right.
the counseling is like a long-term relationship that you can enter into if you want to with the counselors and with our services.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
All right.
So again, thank you for that. And the biggest risk sometimes, for Main Street businesses at this stage, it's not moving too slowly, but you want to spend your money in ways that are going to help you grow and not kind of throw it away at the wrong places. So kind of getting legitimized and understanding, getting that plan together.
Yeah. Or making your business fall in the red when you're just getting started.
I just see your face. I said those in my candle. I can't get that out of my head.
We were just shocked at how good the idea was. I mean, I think it's good.
Are you
Nobody
in or
steal
out?
that out there, okay? Well, thank you guys. I feel enlightened.
Okay, is it my turn?
Yeah.
Okay, I want to walk through the curtains. Hi, sharks.
Hi, sharks.
My name is Jordan, and I sell. Oh my God, what do I sell?
Oh my gosh, you got a pitch. I was so unprepared.
cake pops that are that are flavored like fish. I'm doing really well, actually. I make $25,000 in annual revenues, and I think I'm ready for a brick and mortar location. I'm thinking maybe a cafe with my fish cake pops, maybe some coffee on the side.
Fish and coffee.
I think there's a really strong demand in Sacramento, and I think you should buy into this idea. What do I need to do to make my cafe happen in Sacramento, and can you fund me?
So that's an exciting development, and it's great to hear that you've been working on like selling these products, from home and getting a good customer base, and getting that $25,000 in annual revenue for a home-based business that you mentioned. Because that actually is a great point, because to be eligible for a grant through this Business Solution Center, you need to at least have $25,000 in annual revenue if you're a home-based business.
I am a home-based business. My kitchen's busy, but I need a bigger kitchen now so I can cater the small events. And
yeah, you're moving on
Your
from
kitchen
like that.
must smell wonderful.
That
does,
satellite kitchen's
actually.
not working.
That's
for
why
you.
I have 15,000
People
followers
complain.
on Instagram.
Dang.
So it sounds good. It's very, very exciting. So,
Thank you.
So you're looking to get into a space. So I'm guessing it sounds like you haven't like identified a specific, storefront or signed a lease or anything like that, right?
No, not yet. But so signing a lease for a location makes sense. But I was also wondering, like, are there hidden costs or forms that people forget about when they're opening like a restaurant type business?
Yeah, it's very important. Actually, opening up like a restaurant type business or a food-based business is one of the more complicated businesses that you can open from a regulatory standpoint. We talked a little bit about it, but you have to go through the city, even just for like the basic business operations tax certificate, and then you have to go through the county to, for their health inspection, so they can make sure that the food that you're providing to people is not going to make them sick, that that you have the cleanliness that you need, and you know how to serve, how to keep foods at the right temperatures, a number of things that I don't know everything about. But so it is complicated, and there are many things that we all can learn to do that. And then one of the things that you were mentioning, like the lease, to sign that lease before you choose a place, is to never just sign a lease very quickly. You need to do a lot of things before you choose the place you're going to be. One of those is taking that address, the place that you're interested in, and going into either coming to the city and asking, hey, I'm interested in this place. Is it a place where I can do this? So like if I want to open a cafe, I want to do it in a commercial zone, which is a zone that allows for cafes what they call by right, or it means like you don't have to come to the city and ask for special permission to do it. You just can get your basic permitting together and open the business. But you want to make sure that is, because if you try to open the cafe, like say in an industrial zone or something, there might be you might sign that lease and owe money to the landlord, but then you couldn't open your business because the business can't go where you tried to locate it based on zoning.
So I shouldn't call this person on Craigslist who said I could just pay cash.
Yeah, paying cash is probably a bad idea these days as well. But you should always, check that zoning, check other things. Come to the city, talk to us. We can connect you with the Business Solution Center counselors, and they can help walk you through this process of what you need to do, to the checklist to open up this brick and mortar, which is really exciting development for you.
Well, thank you so much. And I guess with all of that, and I'm sure you all know opening a cafe is very expensive. Would the center be able to give me a micro grant to help me? Do I qualify?
So at a basic level, you definitely qualify. So like there's that home-based business idea of the $25,000 in annual revenue. And it sounds like you have these goals to continue to grow and open a business, a brick and mortar store that maybe get you more customers. Now you have two revenue streams, the store and online, right? So these are great things. So those could be fundable activities through the Business Solution Center, but we definitely encourage like coming in to the counseling with the open mind and talking to them and say, here's what I'm doing. Here are some things I've thought about. Can you help me like evaluate these plans, and maybe we can make them better, and then find out if there's a connection to this micro grant, which could help maybe fund, a piece of equipment or something to open the business, or even a fee credit, which could help pay for your business license, to renew your business license, or some of the things you might need to move into that space.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, thank you very
I
much
wanted
for
to
that
add
advice. Yeah.
2 things.
Okay.
So first, I wanted to do a special plug for Sacramento County's Office of Innovation, Economic Development, Business Environmental Resource Center, also known as BERC.
Oh.
And that's a very valuable resource in the community to help you navigate the regulatory process when it comes to environmental health, safety, the health aspect of things.
Yeah.
And so if you are thinking about moving into a brick and mortar, I definitely would advise and recommend that you contact BERC and work with them in addition to the city. And then I also wanted to highlight the fact that we also, through the Business Solutions Center, have a completely free resource called Size Up. And Size Up is a great resource if you're looking to site locate. Specifically, you can pull up, and it's completely free. You don't need any login information. It's on our website, cityofsacramento.org/business solutions. I think there's also a URL specific to Size Up. But I wanted to highlight Size Up because you can, based on your type of industry that you're in, pull up competitors in that same industry and do a comparison. You can look at a map and show if there's if you were a pizzeria. I know you're a fish cake pop.
There's hella fish cake pop places, man.
Fish cake pop place. I don't know if we could
I'm
find
gonna make it the first in the world. You're gonna see it right now.
competitors in that area, but you can see all of the pizzerias on a map throughout the city, and you can find maybe a specific neighborhood where maybe they're lacking a concentration of pizzerias, and you can also drill down into very specific information. How many employees does each pizzeria have? How much are they paying those employees? I just wanted to highlight another valuable resource and tool offered through our Business Solutions Center.
That's really cool, and it's free, so I'm definitely gonna check it out. And
We love free.
we love free, and I'm gonna make sure to name both of you when we make it big. We're gonna put Sacramento on the roadmap for our cake pops.
Hey, can we collab? Fish candles, and I sell them at
Let's
your
go.
place. Let's go.
Let's go.
That's right.
Fish
That is
scented candles.
Y'all can come
gonna
sell
do a
y'all
collaborator on my
materials at my
Insta.
bookstore.
Oh, I want to hear about this bookstore.
Okay.
And so I just want to thank Ginger again on the Size Up point here, because it really is a great tool to help business owners make decisions to improve their business without a lot of time and effort. Like being able to compare your business to others from that revenue standpoint, like how much you're paying employees, what hours you're open, a number of different comparison points can tell you like, oh, I'm not open long enough and these businesses are open when I'm not. Or, I'm paying my people too much and it's why, I'm like too heavy in my, salary section of my expenses. And I can see that because you could see like the comparisons of the others in the city of Sacramento.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you again. And again, I think one of the points that we wanted to hit there, Size Up, was great. And also, like if you're going to sign a lease, you're coming into that section where you want to sign a lease, make sure you do your due diligence. Can you operate what you want, how you want to in that space that you're looking at? And, don't sign it immediately. Make sure you come to the city and ask us, go online, take a look at the parcel viewer or other sources of information that can help you make that decision.
Sorry, one more thing to add.
Okay.
Also, please contact the city's building division, and they have a small business liaison program, and they are very open to walking you through before you sign a lease, maybe helping you realize that what you thought might be an easy tenant improvement is actually a much larger, more costly project because of accessibility requirements that you don't realize are needed, or there's outstanding building permit issues on that particular property. So it's always highly recommended to contact the city's building division and get some consultation before signing a lease.
Got it. Thank you so much.
Yeah, there's so many things that just keeps playing off each other. It keeps bringing up new ideas, and that's another reason why like moving into a space and opening up can be one of the most expensive things, because you have, all these like tenant improvements they call it. So things you're doing to make the inside of your business exactly how you want it. So you have to build in like a budget and a timeline that's realistic. Like, so you're not going to make money the first month. You're probably not even going to be open within the first month after you sign the lease. You got to make sure that you're able to absorb that loss until you get open and then are making money by selling your products or services.
Yeah.
Got it.
Okay.
You guys have so much information.
I know.
Wow.
Don't worry. There won't be any losses, but I appreciate the concern.
But when you,
You going off
That's
vibes?
Yeah, off vibes. It hasn't failed me yet.
Fish vibes at that.
so thank you for those questions and for doing business in the city of Sacramento.
Okay. Nice to meet you, Ginger and Michael. My name is Alex. I own a bookstore or a comic book store here on J Street. And I have my regulars, and I got good foot traffic. Usually a good Saturday morning brings in all the folks. But I want to attract a new crowd. I'm looking to expand my business a little bit and make it more of like a community destination. And so I got my loyal customers, but I want a new set of customers, right? What are my options? What are your suggestions for, one, building out the business, but also attracting a new set of, providing a new market for new people? And do you think there's any way that the city could help offset any of these costs as I expand my business?
Definitely. So thank you for letting us know a little about what you're doing. I think it was Alex.
Yes.
So Ari, Alex, getting pretty close.
I thought I said Alex.
You did.
Okay.
I just forgot. So it's great to work with established businesses. So it's another business type. You're another entrepreneur that the Business Solution Center, we believe, could really at least provide some good background and advice to. It sounds like you're doing, relatively well, but looking for new opportunities. One of the things that we've seen a lot of business owners ask about that are in that retail brick and mortar space is help with improving their e-commerce platforms.
Okay.
So I know, selling shoes online has become like a really big business, right? And there's a way to make entrepreneurs a lot of money.
Yeah.
And so maybe like the collectibles business is similar, where you can, maybe try to put comics or specific collectibles that you might sell at your store online, maybe do auctions, other things, I don't know. But we can connect you to an e-commerce expert that can help you set that up, and which maybe could bring in more revenues for your business. That's something that the Business Solution Center counselors could help with.
Okay.
Just one thing.
I like that idea as a shoe collector. So I'm familiar with how the collectibles for the shoes operate, and I think that could be beneficial for my business as well. Because I do think the market for comic books and shoe collectors they go together.
Yeah, and having a good website and having like a seamless online sales platform that doesn't put up blocks and is, it lets you spend money very quickly. That's the way to go, right? So there's that. And another thing that I think I heard you say was, you're looking for new customers in store as well. And one of the eligible, I guess, costs of the fee credit program is to pay for a limited entertainment permit.
Okay.
And so what that does is your main use of the store is, retail sales. But every once in a while, or let's say once a month, you wanted to have, a kind of a small musical act come in that, that could attract new customers because they come to see this act. But then they also, while they're there, they can peruse your products and make purchases. So the city has this new limited entertainment permit that allows businesses to do that, to kind of have an accessory entertainment option and bring acts in once a month or even more often than that, but it has to be kind of secondary use, and you have to have a smaller store. If it's a big club or something and too many people can go in, you have to get a real entertainment permit. But
okay, so I like this limited entertainment permit idea. I think I have some business mates along the J Street that use live music to also attract them. I didn't know it was the limited entertainment permit though, so that's a great suggestion. Do you think that adding like records to my business, like selling records as vinyls are coming back around to be a collectible would be something to add to the store.
I think it's a great idea, and it's something that, again, like some of the counselors might be able to help with, like talk about your inventory and see where, like, what are you selling that's making you money?
Yeah.
What are you selling that's maybe like your loss leader, and kind of looking at how you can reposition yourself and maybe stop focusing on something that's losing money and focus on where you're making money and bring in products like a record possibly that could also continue your profits.
Okay. And then my last question, I know you guys also offer micro grants, and so I just wanted to follow up on the question on if my business would be like a good fit for your micro grant program.
Yeah, we think that a brick and mortar business that's looking for ways to grow could be a great candidate for that. But again, we always encourage an entrepreneur like you to come in and talk to the counselors and lay out what your ideas are, what your situation is, where your pain points are, and so they can help you identify how you might make improvements and where the possible funding could come into play. But if you do your 5 hours and then you're an entrepreneur located in the city of Sacramento, you're a brick and mortar for-profit business, it sounds like you'd be a great candidate and have a lot of good ideas that could possibly be funded through a micro grant.
I like it. Okay, I'll follow up with y'all.
You should do a collab where you sell your shoes and your comic books, and I'll also have candles from community vendors. And while they're walking around the store, have some cake pops.
You need to get you in the fish sector. That's what you need.
And I think
untapped market.
And your stage is really something that, as city staff or as when we were developing the program, someone that we really had in mind, someone that's already out there in the city that's invested in, doing great work.
Yeah.
That's really like their main goal is their business, or their main livelihood is their business. And how can we keep that person, not only continue to go or, doing business, but to thrive and to grow.
So not just like breaking even and balancing out or staying afloat. It's like, okay, this business owner has at least invested, 5 years, and they're committed to staying there and providing a true service to the city.
Yes, we would love to continue to help businesses who are committed to the community and looking to provide services to their people.
Right on. Okay. Well, I'm here to stay.
So we look forward to you connecting with the Business Solutions Center.
Yay! Okay,
We love the Business Solution Center.
That was fun.
It is.
Yeah.
This was great.
Yeah, I mean, I want to start a business. Like
I
literally.
don't.
You
That
don't?
does not seem fun to me.
Well, I'm like nearing retirement age. That's why.
And that's
So.
what you wanted to do with your retirement?
Work again.
I don't think Greg's that close to retirement age, but
Oh,
He ready to tap out.
I'm ready to tap out.
We gonna blink and he gonna be out of here.
Music. That's why.
That's fair.
Oh, that's fair.
If you started doing like DJ quests,
Your passion.
absolutely call me. I'm pulling up.
Oh, let's go. I'll go to your bookstore on
You
J
know
Street.
what? Actually, my bookstore is going to be on Del Paso Boulevard.
Oh, there. That's why I was. That's okay. Okay. All right. Even better. Cool. Well, thank you guys. That was fun.
Yeah.
Yes.
This was great.
Very
Hopefully that
informative.
gave
Fun.
Definitely very
listeners an
informative.
idea of what kind of businesses can just come up to the Business Solution Center. And again, don't forget, y'all, if you want to access these resources, you need to make a business account on 311.
So we're out of time.
We are. And so thank you all for tuning in with our two special guests today and for
Yeah,
talking
thank
all
you.
things small business. But for now, we are going to sign off. So thank you so much for vibing with us. Don't forget to follow us on social media. So Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, and we'll see you next time.
Peace.